Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coach on back order, and contrary to popular belief, this is not episode 41. We're only in episode 36 of our Pokemon X playthrough here on the channel. I realized I'm pretty sure I messed up the introduction last time. Completely got the number wrong. I don't know how I thought I was in the 40s by now. It feels like it's been a lot longer than it has. But anyway, we're here in Kalos once again. We're here in Chaleur City specifically. Last episode, we did talk to Karina. And by talk, I mean obliterated. Kind of. I used Lucario that she handed to me, of course. Anyway, long story short, we got the Mega Ring. So, although you can't see it, we can now Mega Evolve our Pokemon, provided we have the proper Mega Stone, which currently for our team we do not have just yet. But I did leave a question on that last episode because we did pick up Lucario from Karina. Also, just east of here, we picked up a random Lapras from somebody as well to help us surf around. Now, as I said, we're not going to be using either of these two Pokemon. I put them in the PC and I added a couple of tokens to our little collection here, asking you folks, should these tokens be usable to cash in for a previously injured Pokemon? And I only had one answer to that question. Sailor Pika did give feedback on that, and I'm happy to say that she thinks that we should cash them in to bring back injured Pokemon. So we're going to do that. We're not going to do the team recap just yet. We're going to go here to someone's PC. We're going to organize our boxes. So these are our two tokens down here. We're just going to leave them down there for now. So they're swapping out for a couple of Pokemon to bring back. Now, we got to bring back a couple certain species that still need to evolve here in this region. And first of all, that first one's going to be Scales, our Bagon. He barely had any time to do anything in this playthrough so far, but he is back. Also coming back is Axel, because I still need to get you evolved up. I shouldn't say if, when we get to bring back some more Pokemon from the past, I do know I had an idea for who I'm going to bring back, let's just say that. Alright, so we're going... I should organize these, actually, because now that they've come back, they're not really in that, that spot of when they got knocked out. We're going to move everyone... Actually, no, you know what we're going to do? Just to keep track of who was where and what happened when, I should put these tokens in there, shouldn't I? So we got Lucario first. I first decided to bring back Scales, and then we're going to put the Lapras in place of where Axel is sitting, not in the battle box. There we go. Everything looks good. All well and fine right now. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a busy day for me, and I'll explain why in a little bit, but before we go any further, we got to do our team Recaparoni. So let's say leading the pack is going to actually be Scales because of experience level-wise and stuff. We're gonna organize these guys. Hang on. This shouldn't take too much longer, and we are done. Okay, so leading the pack as far as switch training for the time being, we've got Scales the Bagon. Scales has Rock Head ability, preventing recoil from certain attacks. Impish Nature, holding Hardstone. That's switching very soon, I'll show you why. But Hardstone is currently being held with Shadow Claw, Headbutt, Bite, and Rock Tomb for the moves. Next up, we've got Springer, our recently returned Frogadier, sitting at level 25. He is a lonely natured Pokemon with a Torrent ability, boosting water moves when at low HP, holding the Eviolite. Again, that's changing pretty quick, with Water Pulse, Quick Attack, Power Up Punch, and Smoke Screen. Next is Axel, the longest running team member thus far, as the Kalos goes, sitting with a Calm Nature, holding onto the Poison Barb to power up Venoshock, also has Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Worry Seed, level 28 with Poison Point ability. Next is Dratini, level 39 from the Kanto Safari Zone. He is a serious Pokemon with Shed Skin ability. Moves are Dragon Rush, Iron Tail, Aqua Tail, and Thunder Wave. And last but not least is Cliff the Clefairy, previously as a Cleffa back in Mount Coronet of Sinnoh. He's a timid Pokemon with Magic Guard ability, holding Amulet Coin for right now, and he's got Flamethrower, Strength, Body Slam, and Moonlight. Okay, so as I say, I gotta move some items around, and I'm definitely giving Eviolite to Scales, because Scales is going to probably get most of the switch training in this episode, and holding Eviolite makes more sense just in case, say, there's a pursuit problem or what have you. Alright, so we should now be able to explore off to the east here. I do know the next gym we get to, it's not too far away, and it's a grass-type gym, which means we should have a decent grinding montage soon-ish to get everybody up to speed to a certain level. So, I say, this is going to be a busy day for me. Bear with me as I do a little exploration here. We need to get cut. Excuse me. I do know Springer can get cut. So let's go ahead. Bite that bullet. Let's get cut here. Actually, a few of us can learn cut. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not, okay. I'm not really using Smokescreen, but I think we have Quick Attack, do we not? I might as well just replace Quick Attack at the same type. And Smokescreen can definitely come in handy. So we're going to go ahead, let Springer learn Cut. And I am going to teach him Surf as well, because we did get the Surf HM last episode also. Which is pretty convenient, given the fact that the gym badge we just got, the Rumble badge, allows us to surf outside of battle. So let's just go ahead and get this done right now. But today, I do have some Pokemon going to do. Well, first of all, I have to go out and pick up some supplies. Tonight, leading all through tomorrow, we're looking at a pretty big snowstorm hitting my area. So I want to pick some stuff up before I can't get around tomorrow. And I've also got some Pokemon going to do in the sense that I have a Mega Evolution ready to go and do a nice little photo shoot with. So we'll be doing that later on. But I have to get this recorded, edited, uploaded, get myself something to eat for the morning, rush out, do all of my run-arounding, come back. And I guess that's kind of it, just bunker down for the storm, but still, I gotta kind of keep moving quickly. So I'm hoping, oh, an Ace-Spear Berry, that cures Freeze, I believe. Or is that, nope. What is that? Rostberry cures Burn. Ace-Spear Berry, that's either Sleep or, no, Chesto Berry is Sleep. Ace-Spear must be the, Freeze. Yes, okay, cures Freezing. I thought I had that right. But I think as long as the computer doesn't pull its, you know, crashitude, I think we'll be okay. But I think I've discovered why it happens, or I should say when it happens. I don't know why it happens because it makes no sense to me. But I think if I restart the computer and start doing something right away, that's when it starts to crash, or that's when it has a chance to crash. So, the computer's been on since last night. I've been watching YouTube, get, you know, soothe myself to sleep. Nothing soothes me to sleep more peacefully than a Markiplier video where he's screaming his head off. I'm actually being a little sarcastic, but it's fun to listen to. But anyways, yeah, I think the computer should be fine. Now, I say that, I'm jinxing it. I know I'm jinxing it. I'm testing this computer so it can hear me, and does it like to react negatively against what I say? I'll find out. Azure Bay, everything including life comes in from the Great Ocean. Is that so? Okay, without any further ado, we can now use Surf on our obvious Frogadier. Right there. Now, I think the reason they give you Lapras, though, is because if you have a Lapras, you actually see Lapras that you're riding. Which is cool. Swimming alone, ooh yeah! Oh, it's a battle! I thought it was a battle. So let's get a little bit of training for our Bagon. Coolfish is the lead coming in. What could I switch to? Well, what's the level here? Level 29. I guess I could risk Axel, but I really don't want to. So I think our only real switch... Well, I don't want these Pokemon to get too leveled up. Dratini and Cliff. Like, currently our Rumble badge allows for up to level 50 Pokemon to obey. And of course, Pokemon from previous games are going to gain extra experience along the way, so they could power up, you know, more rapidly than I would like, and or should say level up, not power up. But okay, you got your defenses up now. That's not great. I'm just going to go ahead. Now I don't think you get Liquid Ooze, so I should be okay to go for Giga Drain here. Toxic Spikes, that doesn't concern me. Kind of does, because now if I switch out, someone gets poisoned, and I have to switch in. Like, basically, I have to switch Axel out, then in again to cure those spikes. That's actually a lot of damage. Let's save PP and just go for Venoshock, quick knockout. You can go ahead and stockpile all you want. But basically, for one thing, I don't want my previous Pokemon to get too high leveled up, because that's going to lead closer to them disobeying, but it's also going to make the next gym battle probably a little bit easier than I would like. So I don't want them getting as high as, or too high, basically. But the problem is I want to make sure that my current team that I'm powering up will be able to handle what they're up against. And I think Axel should handle this fine. It is double weak to grass. It is another one of them old rock-water types. And right there, one hit KO, not bad. We gotta find ourselves a special stone for our little Axel here, don't we? Losing a battle with my Binacle, or Binnacle. I think probably Binacle. Oh, no! Do we actually have the stone we need for Axel? I don't think we do. I love my Binacle and all, but I feel like there's something missing from my life. Like a girlfriend. Yeah. He must have actually experienced Valentine's Day as well, because this is the day after Valentine's Day. I'm recording it the morning of Monday. And, of course, Valentine's Day was just yesterday. Now, do we have any of the stone? No, we don't. Okay, I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure we need shiny stone to evolve Roselia into Roserade. Look at all the exploration we can do now. Look at all this. Look at all these things. There's an item over there. Can I get to it from here? It looks like I very well can. I'm gonna get sniped by anybody though. Oh wait, I had to come this way. Let me just. Yeah, you're gonna snipe me. That's fine. Again, I need training. I grew tired of the city life and decided to wander the world. I'm not aiming for anywhere in particular. So, yes, as I said, after this, I gotta get myself some breakfast for the day. I rolled out of bed, basically, jumped in immediately, because I want this recorded ASAP, so the editing can start ASAP. See, what concerns me here, our other two Pokemon are not really that defensive, and Linoon kind of scares me. And it's level 28. I'm gonna try it. Again, I don't want my older Pokemon to get too powered up. Hang in there, Axel. I think we might be okay. Same attack. Okay, I will accept that. And what is the stronger move right now? I think... Well, let's get a drink, because they're gonna go first. If they hit me, I'd like to restore some HP as long as we don't miss. Mud Sport, okay. That's fine. Please don't hit me. But, yeah, so I didn't even get anything to eat just yet. I was thinking, I could start breakfast right now while I'm recording. I'm thinking of some boiled eggs today, eggs and bacon, to fuel me through the morning. So I could have had them boiling, but I thought, well, you know what? If the computer does its crashing thing, I'd rather, you know, be here, be focused on this to try to take care of it, and the longer the eggs are on the stove for, the more they might, you know, just melt, basically. I don't know if that's how they work, but... yeah, so I thought, let's get this done first. While the video's saving and everything, I can start getting my stuff ready for the day. And we hit a level up with Axel. Very nice. I don't know what more he will learn naturally. And Scales levels up. So I might decide to, as soon as I find that shiny stone, evolve him right away, just to have that done. But, I don't know. We might hold off a slight bit. I suppose I won't find victory in battle either unless I aim for it. That's kind of true. You gotta go for, you know, what you're going for. Sometimes I find myself just gazing at the ranch and completely lose track of time. So I guess that's all there is up here. We did have to go down. Look at that. Did you just... Is that sparkle anything? Do you see that? I feel like that might be something. Or is that just a nice little graphical detail that they put in? I'm gonna hop in the water and find out. No, just a graphical detail. Okay. Unless it's a hidden item. No, I don't see it. I'm not getting nothing. Alright. That, you know, because there was spots in black and white. You could find like a little bubbly spot or something where you could get a rare Pokemon to show up. Okay, so I did see there's an item down through the grass or through the flowers. If I can reach it. How do I... There it is. There it is. And we got to cut our way through, which we can do easily. Boom. So... I was going to ask you folks, in the vein of what I'm going to get for my breakfast, what is your favorite style of egg for those of you that eat eggs? Also, leftovers I just grabbed. That's going on somebody right away. A very useful item every turn. We're going to heal back some of our HP. Okay, let's just give this, I think, to... Sorry, Hardstone's not doing anything for Springer, so let's go ahead and swap that out. At least one of our... you know, current team members has HP restoration now. So, yeah, what's your favorite style of egg? For me, I don't know if I have, like, one favorite. I'll kind of cycle back and forth between 3 different ones. I like fried, scrambled, or boiled. And today would be a boiled day just because, you know... Actually, I can do not boiled now since I'm not going to be cooking them while I'm recording this. Ba-de-mer Ranch. What does that mean? I don't understand this language. But I find for the ease of preparing, boiled eggs are pretty good because basically you just put them in the pot, forget about them. Scrambled, of course, you gotta like mix it up in a bowl and then put it in the pan. You gotta, for fried eggs, you gotta, butter the pan, be there to flip it. And you know what? Growing up, I didn't really understand what the different styles of egg were, because I went to a restaurant with my family one time, and breakfast restaurant, of course, and the waitress said, "What would you like?" And I just asked for whatever, the eggs and bacon. So she's like, "How would you like your eggs?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I don't, what is this? What? How would I like them? I'd like them edible." But she gave me the options. I think when she said sunny side up, I didn't know what that was, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I realized, oh, I actually want them flipped. So that's when I learned what sunny side up meant, at least. Actually, that's another style of egg too. I love Skiddo so much, I feel like I've been hit with the attract move. Here, take this TM so you can see how I feel. That might not be bad. I mean, I would have to know what genders I'm going up against for, like, say, gym battles, but still, when a Pokemon is under the effects of Attract, its chance of failing an attack against a Pokemon of the opposite gender goes way up. See, they don't even just say 50%. It is more than 50% in my experience. They kind of confirm it right there. You can't pick items up on the ground while on the back of a Skiddo. It would be poor manners, after all. Yeah, let the Skiddo do it for you. You know, they want to be helpful. So this game kind of introduced the concept of ride Pokemon, if you think about it. Because, of course, if you have Lapras with Surf, you could, surf on your own Lapras. But you can also hop on these Skiddo and ride them around. Just a short little spot here. I'll probably do that, because I think you need to get all the items in the area. But I'm just going to wander around first on foot. I want to grab everything I can while I can. And if I hop on the Skiddo, I couldn't come back here and cut this bush and pick up this Pokeball, now could I? Alright, let's grab what I'm hoping to be a shiny stone. I'm going to be looking for that the entire way through. That's all I want to find. We got a Sachet. That, I believe, is an item to evolve Spritzy into Aromatisse. And I don't think we see them in this version. I think they are version-exclusive counterparts to Swirlix and Slurpuff, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not sure exactly. Feel free to inform me. But I believe they are trade evolutions. They have to hold certain items. Sachet would be for Spritzy. Okay, so I don't know how to get to that Pokeball. I'll probably have to ride a Skiddo. Hello, little Slowpoke. I don't... Actually, what is your level? You are very well worth the experience. Okay. Axel is weak to Psychic. And we could see Psychic coming through. We are super effective against it. I could go to Springer, who's lower level, but I think Axel's got pretty good special defense. We're going to bring in our Poison type on a Psychic type, correct, but we do have Grass versus Water as our super effectivity. And we see a Water Gun coming in. Either of my Pokemon would have resisted, of course, but glad to see we didn't have to take a confusion on switching. Giga Drain's getting low on the PPs. I should probably consider using up that Lepa Berry we've been hanging on to. But not just yet. I'm going to hold off on that for as long as I can. Okay, good experience, nice. I'm going to have fun when we finally do a grinding montage to get everyone more up to speed. Not quite up to the same level that our higher level ones are, of course. You're about to find out just how strong my family is. You're going to send your family after me? What is this? Pokemon breeder Amala sent out Kid Joey. And then just a little kid runs up, flailing. Wouldn't that be something? Isn't that actually what Ash tried in one of the early episodes of the anime? Okay, we have a Poison type Seviper. What can they get? A lot of Poison moves, of course. Dark moves as well. So, either way, I'd have to switch out. Axel won't be good against it, is the thing. Springer does have the leftovers. This is where things get scary, because there's not much Axel can do. And the Seviper would be normal against him. Of course, Poison is good against Grass, but Poison resists itself, so neutral damage. I think... I don't want to risk Springer. He's fallen too many times in this playthrough. Who's got the best defenses, actually? Let's check the summary. Defense is 39 on Axel, 31 on Springer. So right there, looks like Axel's probably our safest bet. So let's do it. Come on in, Axel. If he takes too much damage, though, I'm immediately going to switch out for one of our higher levels. As much as I don't want them to get higher up, I kind of need to be logical about keeping some Pokemon safe. So that only did, what was that, 21. So that, a critical should be okay. I'm just going to Veno Shock right back. I think it's our strongest move right now. Of course, Giga Drain could heal back some HP, but we have potions for that if necessary. There's a Glare. So now we are definitely slower. I thought we would have been slower first, but apparently we were not. Alright, all we can keep doing... I could actually Stun Spore in response, but I think they have Shed Skin as one of their abilities. So I'm not going to waste time. We got Poison Fang, which I think might be stronger. Okay, and we're fully paralyzed. So this is going to be one of those healing battles, which I am totally okay with, as long as I have the items to do so, and I do so. So bear with me, folks. This might take a little bit of time. What can we talk about as I pass the time? I guess an idea I have for doing my photo shoot today for my current Mega Evolution I'm going to go for. I've actually got 2 of this particular species. I'm not going to spoil anything, not that it's a big deal, I guess, but still, just to keep the Pokemon Go episode fresh and new. Stop being paralyzed every turn. I have 2 of this particular species, and I was thinking, I can only really think of the same locations to take photos for each one, and for each of my main team members, I do definitely, actually for each of my Mega Evolutions, I want to definitely have a photo shoot session for them. But wouldn't it be the exact same locations if I'm doing 2 of the same Mega? And that is true, it will be. But I realized, well, with a storm coming, and we're currently in the wintry season with all the snow on the ground, I could do a winter shoot and then maybe a summer shoot when we're into the summer weather. So that's kind of how I'm breaking down my photo shoot today, in amongst getting all of my storm supplies and stuff. Okay, in my area, I don't know if this is like a regional thing or not, but what are storm chips? Have you ever heard of storm chips? I don't know exactly, but whenever there's a big storm coming up, you often see, like, you know, social media memes and pictures and stuff saying that, oh, the Atlantic Canadians are going out to get their storm chips again. And I'm like, is that a thing? I live here. I've never known anything like that. But maybe it's a thing, I guess. I don't know. I would just... I think maybe the joke is that, you know, we might be going out to get, let's say, chips, for example. And since it's during a storm, it's just they happen to relate. So if I was to go out and pick up, let's say, eggs, talking about eggs earlier. If I was to pick up eggs, would those be storm eggs? I guess? Unless there's something I'm missing. There might actually, now that I think about it, there might actually be a brand of chips in the area called Storm Chips. I think I might have remembered seeing a package of that sort. So, let me know, folks, wherever you are at in the world, do you have Storm Chips? Or anything of the sort that generally when there's a storm a-brewing, everyone goes out to stock up on? We've got a MILTANK. I'm not a big fan of a MILTANK, especially at this level. And we know its attack stat is going to be decent enough to really scare our Roselia here. So the last part of this episode, let's focus on getting through this battle alive if we can. Body Slam is going to hurt. I was kind of hoping for Poison Point. So how much did that do to us? That looked like it was 42. Add another 21 on that. That would be 63. So from full HP, we should survive a critical. Unless this was a low roll, in which case the high roll critical will do us in. But I want to try to at least get the Poison Point off. I'll tell you, if we see a rollout, I don't know what I'm going to do. Body Slam again. Okay, as long as you don't critical me or high roll, I'll be happy. There's the Poison Point. Alright, now we just got to kind of stall this out. What is our best way to stall this out? I'm actually curious. Let me check my Pokemon stats again. Excuse me. I want to see what Scales' defense is. Now, remember, we have the Eviolite, so... look at the defense. 39. But that's not counting the Eviolite, so we're going to add another... What is that? It boosts it by 50%, I think. So I think Scales can handle the Body Slams. Is it crazy for me to switch in on this? A level 21 Bagon switching in on a MILTANK. I'm gonna go for it. It's our best defense, and if I can just keep healing Scales, then the poison will do its work. Let's see. I mean, MILTANK has other moves, though, is the thing. What are we going to see? Oh, going to see Bide. That is perfect. We don't need to touch you. We get a few turns of poison. Okay, good stuff. So let's turn 1 for Bide. First of all, let's go ahead and be super careful. I'm going to Super Potion Axel once again, in case... Actually, we will Super Potion. Now, should I attack MILTANK? Because next turn, so Bide has speed priority. Bide is going to go off. I could attack it. But what do we have that could really do anything to it? We could slow it down. Let's do that. Let's throw some rocks at it. So Bide should not do anything because we didn't do direct damage to the MILTANK. Right? Rock Tomb does land. Doesn't do hardly anything, but I'll accept at least with a little bit of damage. Okay, I think the best bet now is to Paralyze Heal our Roselia. Now that this MILTANK is poisoned, if we switch Roselia in, Axel could get possible knockout with the Venoshock. Zen Headbutt? Okay, but you see there, the Eviolite is doing its thing. I just gotta wait this out, okay? But get back to potions. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Scales can... If you can just hang in there, Scales. I don't think a critical bypasses the Eviolite bonus either. Generally, a critical hit will... Oh, we could just simply dodge, too. Critical hits do ignore stat changes in battle, such as, say, Swords... No, actually, no, Swords Dance. Never mind that. Iron Defense. If your defense goes up by 2 stages, it actually does get ignored by critical hits, but I don't think a critical ignores an item boosting your defense. Alright, you're going for headbutts, alright, we'll headbutt right back, and we're going to see a possible poison knockout. That had potential to be terrifying. In fact, actually, kind of partly was. So, Scales, no new attack, that's fine. Axel hits level 30. Awesome. We made it through that battle unscathed. Wow, we lost. It looks like your family was even stronger. And that was an under-leveled Bagon at that. Okay, so, both Seviper and MILTANK are important members of my family. Your family can get out of my face. We're going to save it up right here after that battle. And I'm going to say thank you, folks, for watching today's episode. Hopefully that battle was as exciting for you as it was for me. Maybe even more so. But that's it for today's episode. So yes, once again, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to click that like button down below. And if you want to see more similar tense battles such as that, feel free to check the link in the link in the description to the playlist of our entire Pokemon X adventure thus far. And feel free to share this video and or that playlist all across social media, so more people can check out our craziness here in Kalos. And if you want to subscribe for some more content, subscribe button is right down below the video. You can click that, get your updates if you click that bell button for when new videos, new live streams, new community posts are coming your way here on the channel. And if you want to sponsor our channel today to help support myself and my various adventures, click the join button down below and see what perks are available for whichever tier you might be interested in signing up at. Alright, that is that for today. So thank you folks again for watching our adventures through Kalos. Professor Chaz is now signing off for a pretty busy day. And afterwards, I'll catch you next time.